Hello my sexy snowflakes, it is I, Jodi Summer, and I've had a hole in my lung, so let's do some makeup, honey. No, this is not a clickbait. I literally came back from the hospital 2 days ago after spending there approximately a week. And because it's been such a long time since I had a chance to do stuff like makeup or music, as in more singing, I was aching to do anything. And I just need to like talk a little bit, rant about stuff to y'all. Just be able to vent my worries and complaints to y'all with no judgment. Simple deal. And while I'm talking about all that stuff, I also wanted to do a little bit of a makeup video and to do something that's not really what I usually do. I just want to do a simple, natural boy glam makeup. I don't know, it's just something simple. Look, not full drag, just me in my boyish glam and beauty. If I say this is a variety channel, I mean this is a variety channel. Anyway, let me just wash my face and wet my sponge, and then we're gonna get right into the business. And while I'm gone, make sure to subscribe and like this video so you can see more of this glam, honey. My face is washed, my hair is back, my sponge is wet, and so are my panties. So let's do this shit. Baby Skin Primer by Maybelline to start us off. So as I was saying, it's been quite a crazy month for me because quite a few things happened. First of all, it was my holidays in Poland, seeing my dear grandparents and having some lovely time with them. Also getting pissed off by them, but it's another story, my darling. You know how it is with family. They can always get on your nerves. And so then I'm coming back home from there to ready to get back to work. And before I know it, I'm in the hospital with a collapsed lung. Don't get me started, bitch. NYX color correcting concealer to get rid of some nasty spots, darling. Just imagine this. I'm laying in my bed on a Wednesday morning, so the day after my flight, and I'm just playing video games as a girl does, when I get up and it's horrible pain. I'm not gonna lie, there was a thought that I might have had a heart attack, which, to be honest, with the time I gave myself before I actually went to the hospital, I should have been dead. NYX Skin Step One Step Full Coverage Foundation to get that beautiful base, and get it on with their Real Techniques Beauty Blender. It is literally the best sponge I've ever used on my face. It is very soft, it blends very well, especially compared to all the brands. Like, honestly, some of the bloody sponges can knock the shit out of you. You beat your face so hard that you get a black eye. But the reason why I waited so long to like check on anything, I guess, is because I really don't like to seem dramatic. Okay, shut your fucking mouth. When I say dramatic, I mean actually dramatic. I don't want to seem like I am trying to get attention from moaning too much about pain or something like that. I don't know, I'd like to think so. Maybe I'm delusional, I don't care. So I waited a day just to make sure nothing's horrible. I wasn't like dying on the first day. I had some issues with moving and walking, but I thought to myself, I'm gonna wait a day. If nothing's getting better, I'm just gonna get some help. So I wake up the next day, still the same fucking situation. I tried to go for a walk just to final fucking test. I couldn't stand for 2 minutes. 2 minutes, I'm back. It's just panting and just in pain, and I can't do anything. And I'm like, yep, can't go to work, gotta go to the hospital. And I couldn't even get a bloody appointment at the GP because I was like, I called them and saying, hey, I have these pains, can I have an appointment? Because it seems quite serious and I don't want to die. But they just said, no, we don't have anything. You can book in for tomorrow or the day or whatever. I'm like, well, I don't want to die. So I had to go to like A&E, which is like, I imagine it's more like immediate kind of emergency kind of situation, or maybe not an emergency, but it's like, it seems serious but not enough for an ambulance, so that's where you go. I don't know how British care works. I have no idea. I've lived here for 7 years and I still have no clue. For cream contour, I'm going with Be Perfect Cosmetics Shape Stick in Maple. Gonna be doing a little bit dots here and there, nothing, too crazy today. As I said, it's soft glam. Just trying to look cute as a boy. So yeah, once I kind of managed to get to A&E and have the doctor do x-ray on me, I come back to him and he says to me, yeah, your lung has collapsed out of nowhere, just like that, just my whole body decides to collapse on me and try to kill me. Work. It was really funny because the doctors couldn't figure out why, because they keep asking me, oh, are you a smoker, have you had like some sort of trauma to your lung or something like that. I'm like, no, I don't fucking smoke. I have not been in any fight or been in a situation where something hit my bloody chest and made a hole in my lung. So they kind of just came to a conclusion is because, I'm young, tall, slim, and beautiful. They haven't actually said the beautiful part explicitly, but I know they meant it, so it's okay. Cream highlighting with e.l.f. Cosmetics 16-hour Camo Concealer in the shade of Light Peach. Also, I'm not gonna lie, I've been quite stupid about this whole situation myself and literally delusional because I did not realize how serious this was until after the operation, I guess. At first I was like, oh gosh darn it, I got a collapsed lung. Oh no, what are we gonna do? As long as I can get home the same day, I'm fine. I had to have a surgery. Not a full surgery, it's just a keyhole surgery. So they just need to make a hole in my chest and drain the air out of the lung. What a collapsed lung means in my situation is usually through some trauma to your chest or habits like smoking and yada yada, a person can develop a hole in their lung, and when there's a hole in your lung, air is going to just escape through it naturally, and it's gonna reside outside of your lung in your chest. Then the pressure from the air is gonna just raise in your chest until you can't just breathe through that lung because there's no space for it to expand properly, and that's where the pain came from basically. So they had to make a hole in me then put the drain in there to drain all the air out of there that was in there already, and then put another drain to keep draining the air and any like fluids in my body that's gonna be there after the operation. I'm gonna now do my brows with this NYX Cosmetics Stay Frame Brow Pomade in Chocolate. So I'm saying I was just very stupid because I didn't realize how serious this was. They put me to not a ward but like a corridor where I had to wait for the fucking operation, and then there was like a whole bunch of chairs and a few beds, and there was still spaces by the chairs, but no, they sent me straight to the bed, bitch. And then they started pumping me with a bunch of drugs to numb me and help me with any pain that I might feel or I might feel after the surgery. But I still thought I would be back home the same day. Delusion. I like the operation itself, it was fine, because they like numbed me. They gave me a lot of drugs, including fucking morphine. But, oh, afterwards, the first night in there, honey, it was a nightmare. I literally couldn't move. Any movements caused me so much pain in my chest. I thought I'm gonna die. And they couldn't even find me a fucking bed afterwards, after the operation. It was so bad in there. I still had to stay in the fucking corridor on a bed with like in a bare bed for like an emergencies for several hours, just in pain, just not able to do anything. And I kept sliding from the bed as well because it was slightly tilted, and I kept sliding from it, and I couldn't get back up because again the pain. So I keep asking people, and I'll be telling them like, just fucking whispering from the pain. It's like, I keep sliding, can you please help me get back up? Because it's very uncomfortable for me, especially in my position. And I don't know if they just didn't hear me properly, or they were just thought that I'm just, you know, proclaiming to them that I've slept away, but they didn't do shit. I'm like, I'm so annoyed at that. Also used Morphe E29 on my eyebrows. Now I'm gonna go back with the Camo Concealer and Morphe M167 to clean up the bottom of my brows. And I'm gonna do this very quietly because it's very precise and I don't wanna mess it up. I honestly don't know about this because I'm trying to do something much more natural than what I'm doing, but then again, the amount of makeup I usually put on my face is so much that even doing this, I could look like a clown to most of y'all. But then again, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what y'all think, it matters that I feel cute. So go fuck yourself. Now I'm going to set my face with the loose powder from MUA, the cheap brown, because I am a cheap. But it's still good, so sue me. So now is everybody's favorite part, the eye look. And for this one, I'm going to go purely with Carnival for the Antidote palette. As I thought for my natural look, I don't know how it's gonna look in the end. Again, I'm not used to that, bitches. I'm going to use Dusty Rose as my deep color, then Pampas as the transition shade, and then we're gonna use Glisten as that little bit of shimmer for the inner parts of our eye. And of course we're gonna prime our lids with this P. Louise Base Pro in white. Clown realness, darling. I will say that also I managed to get a look at the camera just now. And I just realized that I managed to get a tan on my holidays back in Poland. And my shade of foundation doesn't match me anymore. James Charles, where you at, honey? I'm just gonna try not to turn my head so you cannot see the difference between my skin and my foundation. And I'm gonna keep looking straight at you. You are praying for my downfall. So yeah, no tea, no shade, but the first night was an absolute nightmare because of the pain. In the next few days were still not the best because of the pain. Like, if I wasn't on some sort of drugs, I had issues breathing because of the pain. But yeah, I managed to, you know, recover. After that, it just became boring. Like, I'm not even going to lie, once the pain stopped, I was so bored that I wish it kind of came back, because I just kept thinking that when I was in pain all day, at least I had something to do. Is it bad? Am I bad? Is it horrible? I don't know, it's my pain, it's my story, I can tell it the way I want to. Okay, so I'm just gonna grab Dusty Stone and put it in the outer corner of my eye. Try not to put it too far away, as I like to do. Just here, maybe blend it slightly there. We're gonna see, It's gonna be great. I'm telling you, calm the fuck down. I like the people in my ward, once I got put in my ward, honey, it took several hours before I was even put in a ward. I was just in the corridor for most of the evening, you know, writhing in pain. If I was put into a ward in my bed, I had to be like carried to another bed because I couldn't bloody move. And like some other patients, they're just like bless their hearts, it's just like, it's hard for me, but at least I still kept my sanity, because some people, like, they had no idea where they are, which is like terrifying if you think about it, being in their position and like not knowing what's wrong with them. Because there was this one lady who just kept being angry and screaming and telling people that she shouldn't be here because nothing's wrong with her, even though clearly there was something wrong with her. And it's like, on one hand you feel bad for them, because again, it's horrible position to be in, but then at the same time you're kind of like, I just want to sleep, I'm in a lot of pain myself, I might have died, I just want to get some of that beauty rest. Okay, I don't know if I should put more color in there. Should I get it deeper, even deeper? I don't know. Also did this with Morphe M330. Now I'm gonna grab Pampas to just transition the shade somewhere above, below, I don't know, we're gonna see where I feel like it. I mean, it's barely there, there's barely anything on my fucking eye, but I guess that's the point. So I did marvelously. Oh, and that one was done with M433, because I keep forgetting to tell y'all when I'm doing it. And finally, I'm gonna get that glisten with Morphe M124 to put a little bit of shine on my eye. I hate this. I have nothing on my fucking eyes. Oh my god. See, this is why I took this as a challenge. I'm not used to doing nothing on my fucking eyes. Even if I just do like a normal makeup, I also don't do like this. Honey, oh my god. Okay, I need to stop before I just grab a bloody black eyeshadow and just put it on my whole eye. Now I'm gonna grab M321 and get more of the Pampas for underneath my eye to connect this with the top part. I know this is more of a video, just me talking about my things and then doing makeup at the same time, but if any of y'all want me to try and maybe do like a certain look or a certain technique with like explaining more in details, you can always ask me. I did a video tutorials on like how to do my makeup. If any of y'all want more videos explaining some techniques further, how do I do them, leave the comment below, leave a like, subscribe. For my waterline, I'm gonna grab this NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in the shade of white, and I'm going to, you know, do my waterline basically. When using pencils like this, it's always good to scratch them a little bit on your palm or anywhere like warm, to just like get the first dried out layer out of the way and make the application much easier on the actual waterline or wherever you want to put it, your eyeliner, your waterline, maybe your lip if you're using a lip liner. Just a little tip. And I still am not able to be in a position where I can show y'all how do I do this, so pull your lid and just try to very delicately put it on the waterline without jabbing yourself in the eye and consequently losing it. And I'm saying that because I do not want to be sued by any one of y'all. Also, I will admit that for a more natural look, a brown colored pencil would probably be more applicable, but this bitch has only pure white and pure black, so suck it. For my eyeliner, I'm using e.l.f. Intense Ink eyeliner in Black is Black. Last time I used it, I wasn't very impressed, but today I'm feeling rather generous and I want to give it a second chance, so it better not disappoint me. Okay, I kind of made it work, but at the same time, I'm just looking at it and I'm kind of thinking to myself, for a shade that's called Black is Black, there's a lot of gray I'm seeing. Seriously, Black is Black? Darling, I don't think you know what black even means. I'm questioning a lot of my choices today, and one of them is why I even bothered to use this again. To finish off my eye, I'm just going to grab this The Colossal mascara from Maybelline just to do my lashes. And no, I'm not putting any extra lashes today. Again, boy glam. I don't need any extra ones because mine are luscious and beautiful already. Thank you. Okay, this eye is done, so I'm just gonna disappear and finish the other one, and we can continue on with the tutorial. We are back. So, Mega Bronzer in Cool by Revolution to bronze us up. I think another reason for me not really wanting to do like drag makeup straight away, not being able to get fully Jodi, it's just because I can't really shave properly. So like I managed to shave my face and all, so that's nice. I shaved only once in a whole week in the hospital. Honey, I don't even want to talk about that. Me with a beard? Like, what the fuck is wrong with me? Ew. I didn't even bring fucking razors to me at first, or ask my housemates to bring some when I already got admitted to the ward. Because I told myself, I'm just gonna be there until, you know, for a day or two. I'm not even gonna get a 5 o'clock shadow in that time, darling. Little did I know that, honey. Delusion. And so I'm like not fully shaved everywhere else, because that also takes a little bit of maintenance. And because I still have a hole in my chest that's still kind of healing and still hurts a little bit, I just don't want to put any sharp objects near it. I hope you can understand. So yeah, I'm just doing this because I've been itching to do any of my hobby, and I'm going to do anything to scratch that itch, even if it means just doing half the makeup I usually do. And so sadly, like, I wasn't able to do like any dancing or any singing or any makeup, and so I'd love to do more of that, but to be fair, at the moment I have all the things to take care of in my life at the moment still, so I don't know how much I will be able to commit to every single one of the things in my life I'm trying to fucking do. Because, in another news, in a month's time I'm getting evicted. So basically, if you have been living under a rock for the past several months, you would know in UK that we are going through some shit right now, and the whole economy is going to shit, and the whole country is going to shit. So there's a crisis going on, and our landlord decided last month that it's not profitable enough for him to be renting the rooms in our house, so he's kicking everybody out. And so it was so annoying, because when he gave us the notice needs to be like 2 months, but when he gave us the notice, it was first of all a few days before I had to go to Poland for my holidays, so no house viewings in that time, obviously, because I'm in another fucking country. And then I come back and I'm starting to plan things out, and the next day after I come back from my holidays from another country, I land in the hospital. And so yeah, and so a month went just like that. I have only half the time I should have, but it's fine. I can't work at the moment because hole in my chest and healing lungs, so that's okay. I'm just gonna try to find a flat in the meantime, so it should be fine, it should be okay, we're gonna be good, we're gonna be fine. I'm not gonna end up homeless. So yeah, as always, life likes to throw me curveballs. I just hope I'll be able to do all of that. And I like to talk about my problems because it kind of helps me deal with them, and I guess this is part of why I'm also talking about this. People say I'm an open book. I say I'm as open as my legs. Revolution Ultra Blush Hot Spice Palette, and I'm gonna grab this orangey blush color right on the left. This is left. This is my right now, but this is your left. This should be your left. Yes, this is your left. Your left. Here. Bitch. I just remembered that there was a book that I brought to my ward that didn't really help me with my feelings, because I'm not going to lie. When you have to spend a week in a hospital, laying in your bed with other sick people around you, and you can't do shit, you can just lay in your bed with a drain attached to your chest. It was a metal box. I had to carry it around with me all day. I couldn't take a fucking shower. I had to clean myself with a bowl of water every fucking day. And let me tell you, you can't even probably clean yourself with a bowl of water, even if it's a soapy water. You will get fucking depressed, bitch, because there are so many things you can't do. I could not sing, like I can't even move properly, and I want to like do singing and dancing, and I want to do my makeup, and I just want to go home and play some video games. And guess what, bitch? I can't do any of those fucking things, so I'm gonna end up depressed. So instead, I decided to read a book to help with my depression. It got worse. Basically, I wanted to be cute and get myself a queer book. For once, I never buy queer things, as in like I don't watch queer movies, I don't read queer books, I don't play queer video games, for a simple reason that I don't want to cry like a little bitch. I do not want to relate too much. I don't want to get attached too much to the characters, because I know I would, and I did. So I know myself well enough to do that, but I still did it, and like I love the book. It's called So This Is Ever After. It's like a queer fantasy book, and I absolutely fucking loved it. But then I was like crying afterwards because I was just so depressed, and I was like, I can't find love in this sick world, and fucking stupid fantasy characters can, and I'm just like so depressing. Girl, I have issues. Revolution Reloaded highlighter in Dare to Divulge for that lovely shimmer on our face. See, I don't know, there's just been a lot of drama going on in the bloody hospital, in my head especially, because I'm a crazy cuckoo cunt. So I'm just very excited to be back, have a little bit of time off, like maybe again look for a new flat in Brighton. That's not scary at all. And perhaps, you know, work on a little bit of my music. I have a new music project that I want to work on. I can't tell you what it is exactly yet. It's a little bit hush-hush, except for the people that I want to work on it with. I will say it involves live music, and maybe you will see some videos from it. Or you will come see me live. Don't forget, if you're in Brighton, come see this bitch. Well, great. Well, now I guess what I'm gonna do is just bake my face for 10 to 15 minutes, and then put the lipstick on, and that's the look and my rant done. So I'll see you in a second. And here I am, full on boy, natural glam makeup right here. So what do you think? Is she a gorgeous boy, or did somebody lie to her several times? Let me know in the comments below. Anyway, let me know if you have any ideas of what you want me to do, what kind of makeup, challenges, maybe something with music. Make sure to check out my EP, Seasons of Summer, on Spotify right now. This has been Jodi Summer, and I've got a B flip. What is your excuse? I'll see you all in my next video. Ciao!